vanish.
Hey, what's happening guys? Paris here and welcome back to another video. I have absolutely no idea what that intro was. I was trying to say it as cleanly as possible, but I sped it up so fast. But anyways, today's video we are going to be talking about Jump Force. As you guys know, for those of you who have been following the Jump Force progress, you know that there's a closed beta that's going to be approaching very soon on the 12th of October. And if you're lucky enough, you may be able to play, you may not be able to play, but that's just how it is. If you're someone who really wants to play the game, you would have probably have signed up for both the Japanese version and the European version and the American version. Like, you would do everything in your power to try and play this game, because that's just how it is. You know, some of us want to play because you want to be the first few people to actually play the game. Other people want to use it for an opportunity to make views on YouTube. Let's be real, I'm not gonna try and pretend that's not gonna happen. I'm in between. I want the views and I also want to play the game, so I don't know what's going on. But anyways, in today's video I kind of wanted to talk to you guys about the amount of characters that may potentially be in Jump Force, because as you guys know, the last game that we got that was similar to Jump Force was J-Star Victory Versus, and J-Star Victory Versus had a lot of characters. It had, I don't know if it had the most anime characters in one game, because that is something I cannot prove with absolute fact, but it did have a lot of characters, many of which I didn't know, many of which I wasn't aware of at first, but I learned about these characters from just googling them and just doing all that stuff. But it had a lot of characters, but at the same time it also had some support characters that weren't really playable, like Rukia. I think, yeah, Rukia wasn't playable. Hisoka wasn't playable as well from Hunter x Hunter. There was other characters as well, but you know, like I said before, I'm an anime fan, but I'm not that major of a person that knows everything. So with Jump Force being so heavily focused in terms of the story, because that was really the biggest factor, the biggest marketing plot, I guess, when it comes to Jump Force, is the emphasis of an actual story, a good versus evil. It means, well, in a sense, they're trying to say that the world is about to get destroyed. Multiple universes are being mixed and matched together. The three main ones obviously are Dragon Ball, Naruto, and One Piece. And we haven't seen a stage that has some remnants from a different anime aside from those three. Maybe Bleach may have one or two, but for the most part, every stage that we've been introduced so far, from my knowledge, has had one of the three big ones, you know, being represented. And I think also it was explained that you will follow one of the three teams, Goku, Naruto, and Luffy, and there's like stations where you can go depending on which team that you want to go for. So it's already looking like they have the story structured down. And another aspect is that it has a similar aspect to J-Star Victory Versus, because J-Star Victory Versus had an arc system. So they had one for Naruto, Ichigo, I think Goku was one, and Naruto, Ichigo, Goku, and Luffy. They had one for each, but these stories were really bare boned. You would just travel around on boats, encounter one of the extras along the way, and you know, that's it. You fight them, and then they either join your team or they go off and do something else. I don't know. But in this one, with the trailers and with the limited information that we know, I still feel like this may be a Jump Force that's gonna be focused on a couple of shows, but add more characters from that show. So, for example, from the One Piece side, there's already like 5 characters introduced. I think it's Luffy. Oh no, Zora. I think. I don't know. Blackbeard. Who else? I can't remember. I need to actually look this up. But there's a lot of characters from One Piece, because that's actually another aspect that people are afraid of. and people are afraid that One Piece is going to have a lot of characters from their show. There's going to be a lot of favoritism, and people don't want that. So yeah, I have the list now. So for One Piece side, we have Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, Marshall D, Teach or something, aka Blackbeard, and Sabo. So that's that's 5 characters already. Other shows have only had 3 characters, I think. Dragon Ball has Goku, Frieza, and Vegeta. The Naruto has Naruto and Sasuke, that's only 2. Light and Ryuk from Death Note, they're NPCs. They'll have a pivotal role when it comes to the story, but they're not playable. Obviously from Bleach we have Ichigo, Rukia, and Aizen. And from Hunter x Hunter, they have 4 characters now, I think. They have Gon, Hisoka, Killua, and what's the guy's name? Oh snap, I forgot his name. The guy with the chains, man. How do I forget him? What is this bullshit? Kurapika, yeah. They have oh, I know I've pissed off a lot of Hunter x Hunter fans, but anyways, they have that. And obviously with the new additions of Yu-Gi-Oh being Yu-Gi-Moto, yeah, that's oh, and Yu Yu Hakusho. So we have Yusuke and then younger Torugo. I think that's how it is. I don't know. It's looking like a very limited series. Well, series additions, but with more characters within the series itself. When we look at Naruto, for example, we still don't have a villain, because I feel like every show so far has some type of villain. With One Piece, I think Blackbeard is the villain in that show. Naruto, it makes sense to have, you know, Madara, Uchiha. I don't know how I'd feel if they added, you know, Kaguya, but that's the point. So, with Dragon Ball, obviously we have Frieza, and with Yu-Gi-Moto, I believe with Yu-Gi-Moto we'll probably have Seto Kaiba with his Obelisk the Tormentor, and Marek with his Winged Dragon overall. But aside from that, like, I feel like we may not have the same amount of shows that you know, that J-Star has. Like, I think J-Star has like almost 20 shows or something like that, and some shows only had like 1 character, you know, represented and things like that. Because you also, I think another reason why, which doesn't make sense when I think about it, but it could be one of the main reasons, is that they probably want to have dialogues, I think, personally, and maybe having all those license for voice, because I think this game's definitely gonna be in Japanese. There's no English dub. I mean, if there was English dub, I'd be fine. Actually, now that I think about it, I think, yeah, every actual show that's been added to this new series. Sorry, what am I am tired. I just came home from work. I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure I'm rambling right now, but every anime that's been added to Jump Force has an English dub. So maybe they're only looking for animes that already have an English dub to it. One Piece has an English dub for sure. Naruto has an English dub. Yu Yu Hakusho, it has an English dub. I've seen a couple of YouTube clips. Yeah, definitely. Hunter x Hunter has an English dub. Bleach has an English dub. Yu-Gi-Oh, come on now. Dragon Ball, please. And then we have the original characters from Akira Toriyama, which are Galena, Glove, Kane, and the Navigator. I feel like this game is going to be adding weekly Shonen Jump series that have had English dubs. And if that's true, we can kind of figure out which show may have chances and which show don't, because for now, people are expecting My Hero Academia to be added in. My Hero Academia has a dub. Black Clovers is another one. That too has a dub. The dub is fucking great in Black Clovers. But let me actually get to the point, because I feel like I'm just rambling. My point is, people don't expect there to be a huge amount of characters like there was in J-Star Victory Versus. I think because of the story, because what they're trying to do, the story is going to be one of the aspects that's going to decide which characters are going to be added in, what role could they possibly play, and how they'll impact the story. Two, they're probably trying to reach a more broader demographic, and a lot of people, whether you want to believe it or not, a lot of people do like to enjoy watching anime in dubs, and they're probably thinking of trying to get at those people as well. That's what I think, and those two may be the factors that could affect having a huge roster in a game like Jump Force. Me personally, I don't really care for a huge roster. I think I've lost the interest of huge rosters. I prefer if the characters were well detailed, fleshed out, polished, to the point where each character doesn't feel like they were half-baked. Each character don't feel like, they just put them together because they wanted to have representation in that category or whatever the case may be. Because the game, it's still in alpha. And from what I know, there's 4 months until the game comes out. So, and from the game's announcement, I don't know. I think it was announced this year. Like Jump Force. Let me see. Actually, like I'm saying, I'm doing this freestyle, so don't worry about it. Jump Force was announced. Yeah, Jump Force was announced this year in E3. So. That's a while back now. 5 months ago, they announced this game 5 months ago, and in 5 months they've introduced 20 characters. They've introduced 20 characters from 7 different weekly Shonen Jump series. So we've only had 7 weekly Shonen Jump shows in this game. And I know a lot of people in the community are expecting, guaranteed, I feel like if they don't put these 2 series in this Jump Force thing, it's going to be a pain in the ass. People are going to complain. People are expecting My Hero Academia and Black Clovers. So that's already 2. So that's 9 series that should be in this game. Aside from that, there's no other show I know that I would like to see, personally. Yeah, and we have 9 shows. If they want to make it a solid 10, that'll be fine. If they can find someone else, someone that can join in. Actually, you know what? I think the 10th show would be Senseiya. That's how you say it? Because Senseiya, I feel like I'm saying it wrong, but I'm gonna keep going. Senseiya, one of the moveset was leaked from a screenshot. And I think the move was something to do with, what was it again? It was Pegasus Media Fist or something like that, and that's a move that belongs to the main character of the show. So Sensei has been confirmed. I feel like JoJo will also be a show that's going to be added as well. JoJo is a very popular series. Yeah. And then if they wanna run it up to 12, because I think right now we're sitting at 11. The last one could be either Gitama or Fist of the North Star. But I think Gitama might take the spot there because Gitama is a little bit more popular, I believe. I think it's more popular. Between the two, I know a little bit more about Gitama than Fist of the North Star, and I haven't watched either of those series. I know. I should probably, but it's whatever. There's also Hitman, but I don't know, Hitman's not that popular, so they may not want to put that in. Yeah, so that's it. I think we have 12 so far, I think, personally. So we have, I think we have One Piece, Naruto, Yu Yu Hakusho, Hunter x Hunter, Bleach, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Dragon Ball, what else? Dragon Ball, My Hero Academia, Black Clovers, I am losing track here, Jesus Christ. JoJo Bizarre and Gitama. Yeah, I think that adds up about 11 or 12 or something like that. So that's just it. So let me know in the comment section below. The reason why I'm bringing this up because I want to see what the community expects from Jump Force. Me personally, I don't think they're gonna be adding a lot of shows. It took them 5 months just to announce 20 heroes and villains from 7 different weekly Shonen Jump series. They only have 4 months left, so they could possibly add 7 more. I'm just saying they could just run up to 14, but I don't think they're gonna be doing that. I think it's gonna run up to 12. 12 weekly Shonen Jump series, and then within the 12 series, they're gonna be putting in a lot more characters. So maybe for the, because we're still missing some good characters that could potentially be represented. For One Piece, I think we have enough. I mean, they could probably add Ace. I don't know. They could probably do that, but I feel like they have enough. Oh, for One Piece, they need to add, Nami or Robin. They need females. Come on. They could easily add, I think Naomi, that's her name? Naomi and Robin. 2 females. They'll have 7 characters in that slot. A little bit too much, but One Piece is very, very popular when it comes to Japan, and this game is made in Japan, so that's just how it is. For Naruto, come on, we need a little bit more representation. You could add, yeah, I have to say it. They can add Sakura Haruno, just add a little bit more female representation. And obviously for the villains, you already know, you need Pain, you need Madurai, you need who else? Kaguya, it's alright. I think the main villains were just Pain and Madara, personally. So those 2 could easily fill in the slot. Maybe add in Hashirama for the sake of Hashirama, because they have the Hashirama statue and the Madara statue, so it makes sense to have those 2 in the thing. Yu Yu Hakusho, I don't know. I don't know what they meant. I don't watch it, so I don't know. Hunter x Hunter, come on. Miriam, you have to add Miriam. Could you imagine the savageness of this man? Miriam is the only character that sticks out to me when it comes to villains in Hunter x Hunter. There's been a bunch of villains, but actually, you know what? Pito's another one. Let me just type this up real quick. Like I'm saying, I'm doing freestyle. This is freestyle. Like, don't judge me. Freestyle. Yeah, I think. I am literally just freestyling this. This is crazy to me. They could add maybe one character from the Phantom Trope, which could be Crawler, Lucifer, but he hasn't done much, so that's why I'm not really adding. I think Miriam would be enough. Miriam would be more than enough to do what he needs to do. Yeah, Pitu and Miriam are the 2 characters that I would add as, but the thing is, if you add Miriam, you have to add the royal guards if you add one of them. But yeah, I think just Miriam would be enough. Pitu is a powerful as cat type. I can't speak to that. You know what I mean. I'm not editing any of this, but yeah, Miriam would be enough, I think, personally. And for Bleach, we have Aizen, but I think because they added the 1000-year-old version of, Aizen, they can also add the final villain of that arc as well. Because after Aizen, like the other villains, they're not memorable. Aizen and the very last boss in the story are the 2 that I can think of. But I think oh no, Yuruichi, like they need to add her. I'm sorry, but they need to add her. If she's not in this game, oh my god, I'll be fucking pissed. I'm not even joking, bro. Yuruichi, she needs to be in this game. Come on. Please put in the comment section Yuruichi, because I know we all want to see her in her cat form. What was that thing again? God of Thunder form. Jeez, can you imagine that in high detail? Oh my god. Yeah, let me chill. Let me chill. So yeah, that's what I would like to see in Bleach. Just, I guess, one more villain for Bleach, and then Yoruichi, because she's such a pivotal character. She was there from the very beginning. She's done the work. She's there. Yeah, she needs to be there. For Yu-Gi-Oh, like I said before, Seto Kaiba, obviously Marek. Maybe it's Joey Wheeler. I think he's another main character. I think like maybe if you have these three added in, yeah, I think so personally. For Dragon Ball, we have Goku, we have Vegeta, we have Frieza. We need, yeah, Frieza is such a memorable character that it's not like, to add another one has to be really justified, and I would say Cell is another one, because Cell brought something to the series that he made us feel like he was impossible to beat. Do you know what I mean? He had that flair. I think adding Cell would be great. Kid Buu, I don't know. Kid Buu is just wild. Like as a kid, obviously Kid Buu was just crazy, and we just didn't know how Goku and Vegeta would actually beat the guy. But when you're finally just analyzing Kid Buu, yeah, he's not that great of a villain. He's just some psychopath. And yeah, so and aside from that, I guess when we look at My Hero Academia, obviously Deku and Bakugo, those are the main characters that have to be in the show. And of course your boy All Might and One for All. Yeah, we like, come on, I'm not gonna wanna bring in Shigigari or whatever his name is, the guy that can do the whole touching and eradication. Nah, he hasn't done any villainous thing. I think All for One would be the villain representation. Stain might be another one, but Stain, yes, I think Stain would be really fucking good. He could bring in that whole speech about what it is to be a fucking hero and a villain, and maybe, you know, I don't know, Miriam or Madara could say some shit and then, you know, kill Stain and stuff. Yeah, oh my god, this story is gonna be amazing. I think so, personally. And then from Black Clovers, obviously we have Asta, Yuno, who else? Shit. Licht could be as well, because he showed some villainous attitude. Noelle, obviously, for female representation. Actually, let me go back. I don't think I covered female. Yeah, I think I covered female representation. Yeah. Anyways, this is a long ass video. This is me just rambling on. 21 minutes. Jesus, I don't know what I was doing. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. This is just a small discussion, just to voice out my thoughts and opinion. Let me just recap one more time for the one time. So far we have 20 characters, both on the villain and hero side, 7 weekly Shonen Jump series confirmed. All we are expecting to see now, the possible ones that could be added in, from the most likely to the least likely, is My Hero Academia. It's way too popular to ignore. Black Clovers, I feel like it's second in popularity when it comes to those two. Senseiya, whatever, has been confirmed because of that picture leaked. Jojo is another one. Jojo is really popular. Well, it's not, it's like a niche, but a popular niche, if that makes sense, in the anime community. And the 5th spot could go to anyone. It could go to Gitama, it could go to Hitman Reborn, it could go to no, Hitman Reborn? I have no idea. Like the one with the fire thing in his head, but I don't think it's that popular enough. It could go to Fist of the North Star, but it could also go to Toriko. Like Toriko was in that special Goku, Luffy, Toriko anime. He was also in J-Star Victory Versus. I think he's popular in in Japan. But they could also add Food Wars, you know. They could do any of that stuff. Did you know what I mean? Like anything goes because Light was added in. If they hadn't added Light, we could have guessed anything. But anyways, let me know what you guys think. I'm Paris and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.